Hi, I am Yasanan, and I'm going to present our work, AutoPrompt, a method to elicit knowledge from pre-trained language models. Some recent work used prompts to solve tasks with the pre-trained language models, like the Llama paper, which shows that these models are able to complete knowledge triplets. Also, the recent GPT-3 model solves many tasks just using prompts. A nice thing about the prompts is that you can use off-the-shelf language models with no additional parameters for many tasks. However, creating good prompts to provoke the required behavior needs intuition into the model and possibly lots of manual effort. So this is the problem that we seek to address with AutoPrompt, which is an automated method for generating prompt using gradient-guided search. Here is how AutoPrompt works for an example from the sentiment analysis task. First, we create a template to specify how our prompt would look like, which includes the task input, like the sentence in sentiment analysis tasks. Then we specify some placeholders for what we call the trigger tokens, which are learned for the specific task, as well as the predict token, which indicates the mask token that we want to fill in. With the template, the model can take any inputs, combine it with the trigger tokens to create the prompts. The prompt is fed into the language model to predict the labels, in this case for the sentiment analysis. We learn trigger tokens based on the work of universal adversarial triggers. So let's see some results on the sentiment analysis task. We see here the comparison of our AutoPrompt with other supervised methods, as well as the fine-tuned language models. AutoPrompt performance is comparable to fine-tuned models, and it is surprising that Roberta performs better than by LSTM and by LSTM with Elmo model. We also looked at how AutoPrompt performs in comparison to fine-tuning when the number of data samples are low, and we can see that specifically Roberta get better results in low data regimes in comparison to fine-tuning. This is surprising considering that AutoPrompt is just adding some task-specific tokens to the input string with no fine-tuning. We also did some more experiments with other tasks, which I encourage you to see our paper for more detail. In summary, we introduce a supervised parameter-free method for prompting, which can be better than fine-tuning in low data regimes and may be more efficient for many tasks. There are, of course, some limitations that we discussed in the paper. I would like to also invite you to visit our GitHub page where all of our code is available and you can try AutoPrompt for your own tasks. Thanks for listening to me.